Hello, my name is Prince Tom. You're welcome to FinInvest Niger. I'm a certified investment specialist with about 20 years experience in the market. In the course of this video, I want to highlight the fact that the stock market is so unique. Unique in the sense that it's the only market where market participants don't get to meet face to face. The buyer does not know the seller, and the seller doesn't equally know the buyer. They transact through an intermediary, a middleman called the stockbroker. And so for you to be able to transact successfully in the market, you need you need what is called a stockbroking account. Apart from a regular bank account, you will be required to provide a stockbroking account, and your stockbroker does that for you, because that's where the entire transaction is settled through your brokerage account. So for you to open a stockbroking account, you will need the following documents. First of all, you complete the necessary KYC documents, that's know your customer documents, which includes the need to completely fill an account opening form. You fill and sign the form and submit physically to your broker, as the case may be. But nowadays, because of the advent of technology, you may not need to physically go to your brokerage office and fill and submit the form like we used to do about 20 years back. We had to physically go to the office, fill the form, submit our passports, sign it, and submit to the broker. No, nowadays everything is done online. You simply need to fill the form online, and then you proceed from there. So you will need either of these means of identity. It's either you provide a national ID card or a NIN slip, NIN slip. You could be expected to provide an international passport in place of a national ID card, or a driver's license, a recent driver's license, or a permanent voter's card, yeah, PVC. So either of these documents will serve as a valid means of identification. So after that, you will be expected to provide a passport photograph, it must be a recent passport photograph, not an old one, often with your name written at the back of the passport. This is very important. If you're submitting the form physically, you will need to write your name at the back of the passport so as to distinguish you from other clients or from the brokerage firm. So you will be expected to equally provide a proof of residential address. That is, you are resident in that country or outside the country. Let there be a proof that you have somewhere you could call your residence. So in this case, it involves you providing a recent utility bill. It could be an electric bill, it could be a waste management bill, or telephone bill. In a case where you're not able to provide a NEPA bill, like in my own case here, I stay in a campus. I stay in a school campus, so the higher institution here provides or pays our bill for us. We don't get to see the NEPA bill as such. So in this case, you rely on your bank statements. You go to the bank and ask them to print the very first page of your account statement for you. So the very first page will carry your home address, which will sufficiently serve as a proof of residence. So after that, you also need to provide a specimen signature. Some brokers will ask for it separately. You sign your signature, scan it, because you will need to upload it while filling the form. You sign your signature separately, scan, and upload it in the course of filling the form. Not only that, you'll be asked to provide your bank verification number, that's BVN. That will add in verifying your identity. They will use it to verify that you are the person you claim to be. It's a valid means of identifying an individual in this country nowadays. Everybody has a unique bank verification number. As long as you have a bank account, you must have a bank verification number, which will be expected to provide. Not only that, for those who are residents outside the country, you would, after providing these documents here, you'll be asked to notarize the documents. I was like opportune to experience one. My friend staying abroad, expected or asked for my assistance in opening a brokerage account for him in Nigeria. So, in the course of opening the account, he was asked to provide a notarized document. He had to go to the notary office, in the UK, and then had his document notarized. It simply involved stamping the documents, and those stamps alone on them, those documents, cost him over £100. That's a huge amount of money. He was like complaining about the cost involved. I said, no problem, just a once in a lifetime event, so you should not complain too much about it. Eventually, we're able to open the account for him, and the account is operational as I'm talking to you now. So you will asked to notarize all these documents, and not only that, you must have a valid residence permit, or else the authority, they will not notarize the documents for you. And so some brokers may ask for your tax identification details. In other words, you'll be asked to provide your TIN number, all right, tax identification number. Not all brokers do, but I could remember a particular broker that asked for my TIN, which I provided before I could open an account with them. We've been quite sometimes in this business for the past 20 years. Actually, I've gone through a number of brokers. I've opened a number of brokerage accounts. Some of them actually are no longer in business. Some of them have like merged with other firms and issues of that nature. So in those days, we had to do everything physically, but nowadays, you upload these documents online. You fill the form online, you upload them online, and you maybe use their apps. They have their investment apps you could use. So in the process of filling in the forms online or in the apps, you will be expected to upload all these documents. So apart from that, you would be required to provide a next of kin. The next of kin, the name, the phone, the address of residence, as well as the email number of the next of kin, and the relationship, your relationship to the next of kin. You provide all these things. And so once you successfully filled, uploaded, and these documents, you wait for some time, probably within 48 and maybe higher 72 hours, your account will be ready, because the broker will usually open an in-house brokerage account for you. That's your account within the stock brokerage firm, and then the broker will equally open a CSCS account. CSCS means Central Securities Clearing System account, with the CSCS office. And so once everything is complete, you'll be asked to fund your account. So you fund your account with as little as maybe 10,000 naira or 5,000 naira, and then you start trading. So you become officially an investor. So it isn't really a difficult process. Once you provide these documents, you are good to go. So I encourage my viewers not just to listen to me or to watch this video. I expect you, after watching, to move into action. Make sure that you don't just watch in vain. You don't just burn your data in vain. Go and open a brokerage account. It doesn't really cost you anything. It doesn't really cost you much. Simply, download the apps of any of these brokers. I will talk about brokers later in one of my upcoming videos, how to choose a stockbroker. You could use your apps, you could go through the web version in your computer, fill in the required forms, upload your documents, and you are good to go as an investor. Please subscribe to this channel if you've not done that. Like this video, share this video. My desire is to reach out to over 1 million Nigerians, home and abroad, with this investment message. There is a wealth to be created in the market, and I wouldn't want you to be left behind because of probably lack of skills or maybe ignorance or whatsoever. Please join this particular campaign to make sure that we reach out to at least 1 million Nigerians with this message about investing in the stock market. If you have any comments or any inquiry, or you want to contact me directly, please, you could do that in the comment section. I'm available to you free of charge to answer your questions, and if possible, to hold your hands in this investment journey.